and I might include a couple of readings, but I won't be on live tomorrow. I will be gone. I'm going down to Arkansas, and I'm a little bit leery. They're having some really bad storms they're predicting on Tuesday night. I'm going to be down there. I'm going to get there Tuesday afternoon, and I'm not sure. I just went through a couple of tornadoes and here, and I'm kind of a little leery, but I'm going to go anyway. And I figure, well, if I die, such is life, right? I need to make sure they're notifying. Yes, I know I'm having a hard time with some of TikTok people not getting notified. But I'm going to be going over my predictions today and talking about what I might believe some of it is. So we'll see how that goes today. So we'll see, wait for people to come in. So, and this is the day that I'm getting most of my followers from Europe. So in mornings, because for them it's more like about 8 o'clock in the wait. Well, so if it's 8 o'clock here, they're 6 hours. So what is that? 3, a 2? Let's see, 8. About 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon for them. So people want to see me. So anyway, hi, good morning. Hi, Natasha. Good morning. I'm here. It's 3 p.m. overseas. Yeah, I thought so. It's usually it's 6 to 7 hours for most people. India is 7 or 8. And I know that if you are in Taiwan, it's 23 hours, and Australia is 23 hours. They must be in the same time zone. So, yeah. So, Lannis and Janice. Okay. So, anyway, I'm going to be going over my predictions and talking a little about them so that you understand what I'm talking about. Hold on here. I got to back off a page. And just writing a few things, just writing down a few things. So, hi, guys. Good morning. So what I'm doing is talking about a little bit about this guy. Now, I keep saying there is a person that's going to coffee time is right. I had my coffee just now. I don't have it in my hand though. Coffee with Lana. So thank you, MJ. So everybody say a prayer for me because I'm going down to the Texarkana border there and not far from Murfreesboro to dig for diamonds. Now, I just found out that the diamonds that they just found one in March, it was 3 carat. It was a brown diamond. Now, I know from what I partake, from you dig, you'll get crystals too. They won't be actual diamonds, they'll be crystals. So I've got buckets. I was going to cancel because there's supposed to be a very bad storm coming. And I just went through a tornado again, and I'm at a point where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go. And if something happens and I don't make it, well, that's just too bad. So that's my life right now, and I just am going to deal with it. I'm one of these people, I don't really like to plan my vacation. I'm a Sag. I like just to have a fun time. There's gold in them, there hills. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm going also to a cave in Hot Springs to dig. So I know about that one. I saw it on TikTok and somebody pulled out a crystal that big. So a clear crystal. And so I'm like, cool. I just want to go to say I went. And if I really like it, I'll go back. But it's not far from the Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas border. It's Texarkana. And I'm going to Murfreesboro and Hot Springs. So wish me well. I'm going to start in the middle of the night. It's almost a 12-hour trip for me. So I'm like, you're going to drive it alone? Sure. You know what I'm going to do when I'm there, you guys? I am going to write my books. You guys know I'm writing books, and I'm just going to put my video on or my tape on, and I'm going to talk. I'm very verbal. You notice I'm verbal. And so I am going to get them written, and then all I have to do is dictate it and have it written down and go. Yeah, I think that actually is I got 12 whole hours of just being by myself, which is you have to remember, I've got animals, I've got a husband, I've got grandkids and kids running in and out of my house all the time. I've got tons of followers and friends constantly gone. The phone is getting disconnected. Anybody that tries to call me for the next 4 or 5 days will not find me. So Hot Springs is good for the soul. I was told to bring jugs of so I'm bringing clear jugs of about 4 to 5 gallons. You guys know the ones that have, they're like tea. They're like a big gallon jug of tea. What kind of tea are they? I can't remember. But they're not like a gallon, like a milk gallon. They're a little different. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring about 4 or 5 of those. I was told I should. So anyway, we're gonna do predictions, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about my predictions. So I've been saying a lot about. So could you guys hit on could you guys please hit likes? Please hit likes on TikTok. Anyway, because I get more people, they can see me pop up. Thanks. Best of luck. Say a prayer for me. Maybe I will find something. And what I'm gonna do is, if I do find something, I'm gonna sell it. I've got a place to sell diamonds, and I'm gonna sell it, and I'm gonna use the money to get my health center going. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. So all right. So I've been talking a lot about this guy coming in. That's this progressive coming. Now, as you guys know, and if you've been watching my podcast, I talked to Kent, and Kent said historically there's been a mess of a presidency, and we all know who I'm talking about. It's not just Joe Biden. There is going to be a builder who's kind of like a mess a little bit, and then there's going to be in between, and then there's a builder. And the builder is got to be this guy coming in. And they said historically that does follow a pattern. I didn't know that. I just know that this guy's coming. This guy is 5'10" or so young. He's got to be about 35. He's under 40. And he has to be 35 to run for office. And he is, John Ossoff is only 33. I don't know if you guys knew that. I don't know if he'll be 35 by the time he takes office. But I do want to say he reminds me of John Ossoff. I looked at him, and this guy is in a really big frame. He's a little bit, not real stocky, but he's got real short, dark hair. Everybody's like, oh, it's DeSantis. No. This is a progressive moderate. John Ossoff, his beliefs fit from what I see, but I'm not sure if it's him. Now, I've had some people say, well, is it a woman? And it's like, it's not a woman yet. It will be. It will be a woman before 2030. There will be. So I believe what will happen is this person will, I don't think Joe Biden's going to, he's going to try to rerun. Something's weird here. And I want to say it has something to do with the progressive movement. I know that you guys just got to see what I'm seeing. Like, if you could see, there's a reset. Hi, Sue. There is a great reset going on, and you have to believe me. And we are broke. And I remember I said almost 3 years ago that the dollar bill is worthless. And I said that when COVID hit, and I'm like, the dollar bill is worthless. I don't understand why. Well, I understand why now. Now, here's an interesting thing. I also know a little about finance because I'm learning, and I am a Taurus North Node, so I have a tendency to kind of pay attention to that. Everything from the other side, every single being, everybody says to just hold on and don't worry. Because China and Russia are setting themselves up. That is what they told me. You have to be listening to this now. That they are going to they're trying to pull the rug out from under us by sell all your American dollars, and we're going to you need to be buying on I believe it's the yen, don't hold me to that. But buy different dollars. What it's going to do, and I don't understand this, but I have to repeat this because this is what I'm being told, okay, is that they're going to shoot themselves in the foot. I don't understand why. Maybe we're going to cut some of the trade relations. I don't know. They're going to hurt themselves more than anything. And I have quite a bit of money invested also that in my retirement. And they're telling me to hold your money. Just don't trade anything in yet. I will repeat this, what I've said in my others. Go to this oncology. Look it up. Which one's real hot right now. Like I said, I knew about this before they came out with the announcement saying that the blood test for cancer was coming, that before I had said that because I had seen it, because I pay attention to this stuff, you guys. And you can check to see what the Congress is investing in. And if you're watching my YouTube, join my YouTube, because my YouTube, I'm literally telling you some stuff. I said, do not invest in cryptocurrency right now, is what I had said. Now you're going to, in the next 6 to 9 months, be able to invest in it. But I was saying, don't trust it. Don't trust it. But it's going to, you have to understand, cryptocurrency can be your debit card, right? So when I say cryptocurrency, I was referring to Bitcoin, and I knew something was up with Bitcoin. So as you guys know, I'm using my psychic ability, and I'm combining it with my sense of finance. So I still want to say this oncology this oncology company, and I think it's NXYS or something. It's something. I'm very, very close. I'm very, very close. Okay. I have to block somebody. Hold on. I'm getting a little tired of some of this. Yeah. Yeah, that's just garbage. There we go. Sorry. Had to block somebody's there. I have people that are literally on here, and what they're doing, so I'm off the subject. I always get off the subject, is that they are going and they're literally making accounts using my name and then at their own account. So my account is not growing like it should be, because they're literally siphoning some of my followers away from me. And I'm done with it. I'm going to battle them. I have had enough. I have extremely high morals. I wouldn't do that to somebody. You know what? This is how I feel. I don't need to. What they're doing, and on top of it, they're also stealing my content. They're doing a lot of content stealing. I just now filed for my own copyright, and because I felt I needed it. Because I usually timestamp this, and you'll see TikTok in the corner. But I'm at a point where now I'm starting to really get on these people's cases, and they think I'm stupid. Oh, no, no, no. What I did is you can't just do this anymore. I'm done. So you need to stop. And that person is now gone, so we don't have to worry about it. Anyway, so I have been paying attention to investments, and if I can share something with you, I will share it. I don't think we need to be worried yet. I do feel like now I use my psychic ability to combined with my little bit of finance that I do know I'm not perfect, is that I feel like the economy is going to level around July. Now, the last time I predicted the gas prices would drop, they did. The last time I said that the interest rates would go up, they did. Please be watching me. My accuracy rate is about 92 to 94%. Now, I'm just telling you to just hold your money. Don't go run and pull it out of the banks, pull it out of the money. I have money invested too, and I have not pulled it out. So if I'm not doing it, but they're telling me that I'm on the other side to not worry. Okay? All right? You think yes, Sue, you should buy that oncology stock. Keep an eye on it. It's already tripled. It's doubled since I have said it. And I was told it. And I haven't even had a chance, because what I've got mine in is because I'm a little bit older and I'm being very cautious, at a 4% interest return, guaranteed, with no loss. I'll never lose any money. It only gains. So I'm being very cautious with my money right now. You might want to do this. It was through Charles Schwab, and they said that 4% on a guaranteed safe investment, you'll never lose money. Now, I don't make as much, but I don't lose any either. And so I am being very cautious on that. And if you want to, you can do that too. You can talk to, I called around, I found Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab was the best one that I found with the highest return. Okay, so, all right. You got your husband on it? Okay, you should. And I'm at a point where I might be investing, not a whole lot, maybe 10 on it, something, you know what I'm saying, moving some money around. I'm actually going to call I'm on vacation, so I'm getting ready to go on vacation. I haven't had a chance to call my guy, but yeah. So thank you, Earl. Yes, you can believe me. You know what? I think that overall what's going to happen, like I'm going to say it again, is that China and Russia are going to shoot themselves in the foot. I don't want to say, I know there's going to be food shortages. I'm telling you, but that has to do with the breakdown as we this country's changing, and it's changing very quickly. And as we change, I still say to grow your own food. I said that in 2020. That was over 3 years ago. And I said from 24 to 26 would be so significantly, in the long run, it's going to be great. There's going to be lots of progressive, moderate changes. So it's going to be like, we're going to have healthcare. We're going to have, we're going to take back our country from the crooked, the corruptness. It can't, this is the age of Aquarius. Corruption cannot stand. Lies cannot stand. Lies cannot stand. They will not stay. Because the only thing that's going to matter in this upcoming age is truth and love. And if you remember those, you're okay. And like I said, I just keep meditating, going, okay, I need to move my money around. And they say to just hold on to it. Just hold on for the wild ride. I do suggest, though, if you have a possibility, I am thinking of this, is silver. Now, a lot of people say gold because they may bring back the gold standard. That's what I kind of am thinking that might happen to balance out the economy again. I'm not, it seems like it, but I keep getting silver, not gold, silver. And when I looked it up, they are saying that silver might be a good bet. It's used in so much. Okay. So, okay. You're in MC, you're getting ready for the ex-president turn himself in. Yeah, he is. I predicted that. I told you in 2021 and February of 2021 is when we looked it up because we're at a point now we're writing them down. Some of them are on my website. I haven't been keeping up because there's some people that are doubting me. And so I haven't kept them up because they're like, well, anybody could say that. I said, no, I'm putting what prediction I made and where you find it. So it could say, Donald Trump is indicted, and I'll put metaphysical meanderings, and what date. And some people are like, well, you can change that. Like, how can I change that on a live broadcast? So I'm like, well, whatever. Anyway, so I still say he's not going to serve a day. He's just not gonna. But I do want to say this is kind in his way, in its own way, is unraveling. Oh, Trump 2024. No. It's not happening. It's not happening. I still say it might be DeSantis, but he's not going to win either. And I want to say Joe Biden is not going to win the presidential nomination. It might be because he's too old. I don't know if something's going to happen to him. I see him and then I don't. Then I see him and I don't. All I know is that there's something very big change coming in a good way. Okay. I said silver last fall, Marissa. I did. And you predicted Trump's indictment and his wife will travel back to her countries. Yes. I feel like I first felt like Donald Trump might try to take off and go to like Russia or somewhere. I think right now he's so confident he's not going to lose that he doesn't care. But nothing's going to happen to him anyway. So he knows that. So he's not going to. But I do want to say that I think somebody might, like, it might be her. And I have heard rumors that she's like, that might happen. And I'm like, well, I did say that. You are correct, Marissa. So, yes. I'm getting a little tired of this. I just blocked somebody and I'm just getting sick of it. Crypto is corrupt right now is right. Now, here's the thing with crypto. You're going to watch it for the next 6 to 9 months, and then it's going to be an okay investment. Do not, I said it over a year ago. It's corrupt. Be careful. It's a billionaire's game, and they're playing games with us. Now, it will come to a point coming up here that it will be okay, but you're just going to have to watch the market. So you guys we know as much as these billionaires. We're just as smart. We can do this too. We can play their games. So hi Carrie. All right. So just make sure, okay, that you're just keeping an eye. Yes, people sometimes are terrible. Yeah. Thank you, C Joy. Yeah, I reported them. So thank you, you guys. It disappoints me that people are so lacking in their own ability, or lacking in their confidence, or lacking in their creativity, or they're just lazy that they steal my content, or come on my TikTok and advertise for other psychics. Now, the one psychic, and I'm not going to say who, but she was advertising for her, so it's probably her, she had Landis Enchanted Sky at her website. And I'll call her out. I would call her, but she quit as soon as I called her out and got a hold of her privately and said, "What are you doing?" Oh, all of a sudden the account's gone. So, yeah. And these are people that she had the same amount of followers than me as I do, and now she's got more than me. That's because she's funneling them, which is fine. Go ahead, because you know what's going to come back to circle around back to you, right? Yes, they lack character. I Firefly. So anyway, say a prayer for me. I'm going down to dig for diamonds, and what's the plan? The plan is to find me a diamond or even some really nice crystals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell them, and I'm going to use that money to finish off I don't need a whole lot because the area just needs to be painted now. And then some nice furniture put in. And we're going to start my Reiki center that I'm training, and you guys get to work on my animals. So, on my horses. I'm going to probably be buying yoga goats. So, goat yoga. Because I'm going to have my daughter maybe get certified in yoga because she's a yoga person. So, and then you can take classes, and people are like, "Oh my God, they're coming in your house." I have a separate entrance. So, there you go. My door would be locked. But there's a door that goes right downstairs. So, and there's nothing down there. It's just this stuff, So, yeah. Yes, I will be careful, and I am a little, yes, I died in a tornado. So I'm in another lifetime. So I'm a little afraid. Okay. Alex, good. You have money invested in Schwab. That was the best one that I found. I've made several $100s off of an investment already, and it's only been in there about 2 months. And it's safe. I never lose anything. It's one of those type accounts. It's a safe account. See, I have a lot of money in a risky account that I lost a lot in February and March. I lost a lot, but it's coming back. And so I don't want to lose any more. So I've got X amount. That's why I split it up and I put it in different places. So yeah, so that's what I do. And I'm learning very slowly. So anyway, so back to this progressive guy. This progressive guy, I don't know who it is. Could it be John Ossoff? Everybody keeps saying that. At least 5 people have said, "Is that him?" And I'm like, I'm not sure. But I do know he's got a woman candidate who is the vice. And she's got blonde hair. Got lighter colored hair. She's tall and thin, wearing heels. She's not short for a woman. I would say 5'8", 5'9" with heels, maybe, or even more. Okay. Firefly's like, if you guys don't know, she's like, "You're not gonna die." I'm just paranoid. We just had a tornado go through. Matter of fact, like 5 miles northwest of me, and I'm in a path. And we did have somebody die here. They had a roof collapse on them. We had quite a few tornadoes, and so I'm a little paranoid because there's supposed to be real severe storms on Tuesday night, and I'm kind of like, so I'm getting up in the middle of the night, and I'm gonna drive. It's almost 12 hours. And get that all done. So, okay. So back to what I'm saying about some of the predictions. We are in a huge change for the better. There's going to be unions. You're going to see, I really want everybody, if you have not watched again, and I know you had to in high school, Inherit the Wind. I want you to please watch that, because we are in a circle. We have repeated ourselves, and I want you to watch that movie, Inherit the Wind, because it's exactly what's going on now. And it was over 100 years ago in the 1920s. It's over 100 years old, and we are right back in the same place we were before. I want you to please watch the movie, because it just sums up what's going on, how people are feeling, how evil and nasty some of these right-wing people, how they were like in the Inherit the Wind, the play. It was a play, but it's made into a movie. The pastor he's damning his own daughter because she refused, because she is backing her fiance, who was the person charged with the Scopes Monkey trial. He had the audacity in school to teach that there might be another theory out there besides creation. And so it just repeats itself, and you can see the evil intent. Like, you're right, I'm right, and everybody else is wrong. And please watch that. You can find it on Netflix if you've got Netflix. Okay, please watch that. All right. Is this the oncology that Pelosi invested in heavily? Yes. Yes. That I'm talking about this oncology company that Pelosi really, you can see everything that the Congress, they have to be completely transparent. And you can see what they're investing in and how they're getting insider trading, which is completely illegal, but they're doing it anyway because who should listen, right? Why should I listen to you? I can do anything I want. I'm making the laws, so why should I? Yes, Firefly, I know it's tornado season. I'm going to go find me a diamond and it's going to be worth it. So there you go. Maybe, and I remember I kept saying I'm going to find a yellow diamond. Yeah, I'm going to find me a yellow diamond. That's what I'm going to do. I keep saying, okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade it in. I know a place to trade it, and I'm going to make me enough money so that I can get my business going really good. So yeah, I'm getting trained this next week. So yeah, I leave tomorrow and I leave tonight. So I'm going to leave and drive down there. And I've not, you know what? I've never been in actual state of Texas. I go right through it or right around it. I go to New Mexico. I go to Arizona. And I'm thinking I might just to say that I went down to Texarkana, like right on the border there, and went to Oklahoma and Texas because they're right there. They're not far. Yeah. Yeah. What's the first name? Mitch heavily invested in Wells Fargo. Now that I do not know. I know that I've been keeping up with it's 4 letters. It's like XYS or something. I'm really close. I have it in my phone written, and you'll have to look this up. I'm sure that if you Google it, it'll pop up. So, okay. All right. Okay, hold on. The Zimbabwe $100 trillion bill. Anything about the Iraq dinar? Not yet. I know they're trying to, I thought it was the yen that they were trying to get everybody to back their money out and invest, but don't hold me to that. Okay. Yeah, for a split second, I could stand on the state line. I always say I'm going to go certain places, and I just never end up there. I have a tendency to go to Florida. I'd never been farther east than Ohio. I've driven. So I was out in Boston. I had a good time in Boston. I'm going to go back to Salem again. I really liked it. I have a tendency to go to certain places. I love Colorado. I love Montana. I love Wyoming. I like those states out there, Utah, and I like to South Dakota, North Dakota. I like those kind of places, so I have a tendency to go there. I've been out of the country. I'm going this summer to Toronto. We're going to finally, I've go to Canada. I've been to Canada. I've been to, just too far. I've been to just different countries, like different islands and stuff like that, so yeah. So the change actually, we need change, but this change is in the long run is going to be for the better. You do have to understand what's going on. And so I have a divorce coming. I'm looking into investing. You're 36. I am telling you, look into this oncology company. Okay. You have to look into the oncology company. Yeah. Will they get away with the Restrict Act? Okay. So I said that we would be banned. And remember, I told you it would be banned. Now it's so interesting. I said, but it won't be long because somebody's going to pull First Amendment rights. I thought it was the president, and it looks to me like it was Paul Rand. I still say it's going to come back again. They're going to try to pull something. It's not going to stick. This right here is the unraveling of the real right and left wing, like the real extremes. This is the unraveling right here. This is the point. Remember, from March 28th to June 11th, there'd be protests, riots, union busting, union breaking, people trying to do that, and it's not going to stick. Also, there would be a national protest of some sort. And now people are talking about maybe like keeping their kids home one day. I don't think that's the solution, because isn't that what the right wing wants? They want private schools and homeschool. They want you not in school. I think we all should refuse to go to work one couple days. I know that some people can't afford it, and I'm going to be honest with you, but I think if we all band together and refuse to let's not buy gas one day or 2 days. Remember last time we did it, the gas prices dropped. Okay? I don't know how many people did it, but I did. You weren't supposed to buy it one weekend over the summer, and the prices dropped by 30 cents. I'm telling you, we have more power. There's more of us than there is of them. We can do this. So, yeah. Okay? All right? When will these changes come? They're coming now. You're going to get a taste of it. astrologically. Now I hit somebody, this astrology stuff stupid, you're stupid. I'm sorry, but history repeats itself. The stars in the planets aren't affecting you. It's a spot in time. How time creates a loop. As E equals MC squared. I'm sorry. It has to do with time. And we are in a time where it has repeated itself, and it's coming towards the end of 24. No, it leaves in June, comes back. So you're going to see this big thing. You're going to see some minor changes coming through from June to December, but coming back in January, it lasts almost 20 years. You're going to see the changes and things you have never seen in your life. There's going to be a cure for cancer. I know there is. I already know that it's there, but it's been there for years, but they are going to make it known. There's going to be technology that's going to blow our minds. And now I have been talking about that. I said that way back in January, and now they're talking about that AI stuff. The advances in life are going to blow our minds, and we already have seen a lot. So I'm just letting you guys know that it's coming. And the progressive movement, it's the progressive, progressive is liberal, whatever. Well, actually, no. Because you have to understand the progressive movement comes from the state of Wisconsin, and I'm in the state of Wisconsin, and I understand the progressive movement. I have been a progressive since 2000. And I said, that's what we need. Then that's for the people. The progressive movement was taking care of children and not letting them have guns. Like, not letting, them be in school with guns. Not, you know what I mean? It's sensible laws to protect the bigger, greater public. Somebody's like, oh, it's socialism. It's I guess so, in a way, but not really. It's democratic socialism. We need things, and we deserve them. I still say that these many billionaires that are out there, and granted they're only 1%, but they better be worried. They better be worried. And I'm not just talking financially. I'm talking they better be worried. And also the senators and congressmen better be worried. Okay? So just to let you guys know. Okay? Have you revisited the aliens in this live? No, I have not, but they've been here. And I said way back in 21, or was it 20? People thought I was crazy. I said we're gonna have contact, alien contact. People thought I was crazy. Now they don't. So I get what I get. I just relate information. Now yesterday, when I call people, all call me from all around the world, right? I get a lot, probably about 40% are Canada. So I get a lot of Canadians. Probably about another 40% to 50% is probably American, and then the rest are outside the country, Europe and stuff. Anyway, and she said, I'm a starseed, right? And I go, you know what? I don't doubt anything anymore. And she, what a starseed is, right? She's been placed here, and she says, well, we might be like leaving the planet to be healed. And she goes, but you think I'm crazy, right? I'm like, I don't think anything's crazy anymore. I just know that if you guys haven't known, I've had Jesus come to me and talk to me. And I never really considered myself a real deep, I was raised Christian. And by the way, you can look in your astrology and tell what religion you are. Did you guys know that? I'm a Pisces 12th house, which is a Pisces. Pisces has got Christ consciousness. So, which is interesting, huh? That he came. It could have been anybody. It could have been Buddha, but it was Jesus. So just letting you know. Now, the school ban, it's going to happen. But I've been saying that AR-15s, I said that in 2021, that the AR-15s will be banned. So it is coming. There's no reason to have it. Now, everybody's like, I want my guns. And I don't find anything wrong with it. I don't find anything wrong with it having a gun. It's sensible, it's logical, but the AR-15s are meant to make massive damage in a short amount of time. And so it's not right. It's like they've been banned before. Why can't they be again? Okay. Marissa, hold on. Yes. Can you, Firefly, can you go play tennis? Yes. Yeah, I'm a very good tennis player. Yes. She's laughing at me because I had an issue with somebody. I got a call today to put a complaint in to somebody that Yeah, it's a long story. I was telling everybody last night. I had a woman, and I don't know what it is about people. I know people are just really negative. I showed up. They told me to show up to play pickleball. Now pickleball is half a court. It's a lot easier game. It's a lot smaller. You don't move as much. You don't have all these crashing serves and stuff. I've seen it playing, and I said I show up. I'm a 4.0 tennis player. 4.5 is semi-professional, professional. I'm a 4.0 even if at my age. And so I showed up, and she's like, "You've never played before?" I'm like, "No, but I'm a tennis player. Just go home." Now I am 25 to 30 miles away one way. She's not hard to last to me, that's for sure. And I am not putting up with it. And so that's why you guys were making comments. Hi, Nikita. All right. So, all right, hold on. You want Marianne Williamson? I'm going to tell you, I think that the I lost my train of thought. I think that because I'm looking around at everybody's things. I think that here I got back to what I'm at. It's going to be a man and then a woman by 2030. Okay, so Brittany Jones is a third party. I know I've heard that. Brittany Jones is. I've listened to her and I like what she says. I do. I can you speak more of the food shortage? I want to say it's a breakdown somehow of the food chain system. And I don't understand that completely. So I want to tell you about that. Okay. Now, thank you guys. Thank you, Tina. I got people listening on here that interesting. Hold on here. I'm blocking somebody. Okay. There, I had to block somebody again. I know that they were fake. I know that these were a fake account. I know they were. I'm getting a little tired of this. I think that's one thing that we need to do to make TikTok safer is to verify people, because if I were verified, this wouldn't be happening. And I'm getting a little tired of the people. And no, I will never reach out to you. You have to reach out to me. And yes, you can call me and talk to me. I've actually picked the phone up every once in a while. If I have a chance, I say, "Oh," and I pick a phone up. People are like, "Oh, you picked the phone up." I sometimes do. So I make statements based off of nothing. I see that there are a lot on here. Yes, there's people that are making statements. Yes, there are a lot of people that claim they're experts and they know nothing. I just went through this with a man who said he was basically a doctor and he had no medical degree at all. And he was saying, "Well, if you're fat, you just eat too much." I'm like, "You want to bet me? I eat 1,200 calories a day." "Oh, it's not enough." "Well, I increased it and I gained 20 pounds. No, you don't understand. People don't know. And they've said it, they've proven that it's genetic. This is genetic for me, by the way. I've got aunts that are just like 400 pounds and they're 80, 90 years old. So yeah, but it's just very interesting that I agree with you. There are a lot of people that don't, and I'm not saying I know everything. I don't. This is what I'm seeing happening. These are my predictions. I try to be knowledgeable when it comes to finance, but I'm not far from perfect and far from really knowing everything really well. So, okay. So you shouldn't, I don't think you should cash out your 401k. No, I haven't. I've got quite a bit of money in there too. Would easily pay my house off. I think that what I will if something did happen to the economy, what I would do is cash it out and pay my house off. But I want to ask you a question, and I want you guys to tell me. So think about it. If the banks would fail and there were no banks, and it is absolutely possible, who's going to come after you? Just a thought. Think about it. Okay. All right. That was going to be indicted. We all made the prediction that he was going to be indicted. No, I did it like several years ago. I did it in 21, and I don't know. I'm not following. No, you're out of here. I don't need your garbage. I don't. Nope. So no. If you don't like it, then leave. I'm not putting up with these people's bull crap today. So, all right. Yeah, I know. I agree. So yeah, and I'm just getting a little tired of these people. This woman does not know what. Read this. This woman does not know. Who is that? What are you talking about? Junk Crusaders. Read this. This woman does not know. I don't understand. What's that mean? I got some trolls today, Tina. Tina, you might have to go on to TikTok. That's the third one today. All right. See, states can ban CBDC. Okay. Yeah, can they? I mean, I know it's legal here. Okay. Thank you, Barbara. So yeah. What did you were gonna get national, we'll have national universal health care. I still say it. Okay. I still say it. All right. What's the picture on my wall? Which one? Oh, the horses make me happy, or the witch kitchen, like the herbs. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, hold on. Gold and silver is a good investment. I agree. I still say it is. A lot of people, now you have to find a place that will trade it in. I've invested in silver. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have. And I've done my research. I'm not just going off and this is what I do. I don't care what you do. I'm telling you, I'm just saying this is what I've done. So, oh, you're on TikTok. Thank you, Tina. I've got a lot of people they're, trying to ride on my coattails. Yes, jammers. I agree. What is my website? LanaSenchantedskye.com. And you can take a look and you can see exactly where they are. Also on TikTok now, if you go onto my page, there is a feed where it says just predictions. And I've tapped on predictions. It won't let me do lives on there, but it'll let me do anything I've taped. So yeah. But the lives won't let me. So, okay. Marissa, you're gonna be able to buy a house in Hillsboro. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. There was an earthquake in California. I'm not sure about that. I predicted a couple of earthquakes. Now I haven't been concentrating. Now you guys notice I concentrate on certain things. So I haven't been concentrating on the environment, but the last time I concentrated, I got everything right. I had predicted I predicted big waves. And remember in Hawaii, there were these big waves. I said, there's these big waves. Because you have to understand, they show me, they don't always tell me, and I don't quite know what it means or where it's at. So, all right. Thank you, Tina. So I don't see the Restrict Act passing. That's the one about TikTok, right? I don't think, if it does, it will be only a couple weeks and it will be overturned or something, or it'll be vetoed or something. Okay. Will there be an earthquake in April? I don't know. I have to look. If there is, it's somewhere else. In Tennessee, do you see the state changing politically? The world is going to change. You're going to see and people are going to start working together, and it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. You have to believe me. I can see it and I can feel it. Okay. So I just want you to know. Oh, you're 13 miles from there now? Okay. Thank you, Animal Mom. I didn't know that. I'm in Wisconsin. I'm on the Wisconsin-Illinois border. Okay. So, am I Christian? Yes, I consider myself Christian. I'm a Gnostic Christian. Please check that out. That's before the Catholic Church got a hold of it. And it's a much deeper esoteric religion than a normal standard Christianity. So, okay. Yes, I still think loan forgiveness will pass. Yes. I think it will, because I know something's coming to give us relief, and I don't understand. Now, like I said, I got my student loan paid off after they had guaranteed it to be paid off in 2007, and I paid on it until 2020. So think about all that interest that I paid. They finally paid it off. I got somebody, you need to pay your own loans off. No, they guaranteed if you went back to school as its teacher, you would get, and that's what I did. I got my master's degree during that. They would pay it off, but they lied. Oops, sorry, I hit my phone, my screen. Hold on, sorry. They lied. They lied to us. That's all they do. That's why the country's falling apart. It cannot live on a lie, and it cannot be live out of greed. Because that's one thing that our country is greedy and corrupt. So sorry, but it's true. But you're gonna see positive changes coming, really. Okay. Is the South gonna turn into handmade? No, it's not. You're gonna see, you'll just hold on. You're gonna see a lot of positive stuff coming. Is it gonna be a lot of growing pains and some stressful stuff? A little bit, yes. But overall, you're gonna see it shift back to progressive, taking care of people. Now I don't know about you, but I live near a city in Illinois called Rockford, Illinois. Everybody says it's so horrible, and it has got really high crime rate. But there is a woman, and she's so wonderful. There is not a homeless problem. There's not a single homeless person on the street. She single-handedly has put every single person in a home. This woman is phenomenal. I'm actually giving her things. I take her, like my old cell phones. It's all I do is help this lady. And we can make a difference one at a time. And it is going in that direction. Okay? All right? So I'm going to take up questions. That was crazy to have to drive. Yeah, I know. I agree. So, okay. Thank you, Tina. Now that you're on TikTok, you notice that they aren't there? I blocked 3 people. So, yeah. And what's so funny is they got like 100 followers, 20 followers. You know that they're fake accounts. So please just remember that, okay? And one of them is a psychic that's on here, and I still say that she was one of the women that had Landis Enchanted Skye at her TikTok account. So, yeah. And as soon as I called her on it, it's erased. It's gone now. So, see, yeah. What about digital currency happening? It is going to digital. It is mostly digital now. And it's going to keep growing that way. I still feel like there'll always be some type of currency, though. And I don't understand. I got to study that. You guys have to know that I get my downloads at night and I study it. And then they give me information. Okay? So just to let you guys know. All right? So, yes, I will take questions. Will I end up in a nursing home? Kevin wants to know. Well, I hope not for a long time. Maybe you might end up at the very end for a little while if you're older, but I don't think so. Okay. Prediction on hay prices? Oh, that's a good one. Right now, I'm going to tell you, my hay bale is 1,000 pounds. Like they do the round bales, right? I have horses. That's why I'm saying this. She knows too, and I'm going to be getting goats. I don't need them all year because I have a field. So I just open up the pasture around Mother's Day, and I open up the pasture and let them go, and they eat all summer. I don't have to pay. I don't have to hay them. And the hay used to be $30 for 1,000 pounds rolled up. Now remember, it's just grass, right? It's now $80. It was $120. It's steady at $180. I don't know for sure if it's going to go up, but I'm trying to find somebody. If I could just, there's a field behind me of marsh grass. If I could just get somebody to cut that and just give it to me. Yeah, I don't want to say it's going to go up because I want to say we're going to have let's see. It's a pretty average for here in Wisconsin. That's where we get a lot of the hay. A pretty average summer, I think. I don't think it's dry. I don't think it's wet. So there's another prediction. Okay. So, and I am usually right with the weather too, because you have to understand, it's stuff I care about. And I have a farm, so I am a hobby farm. So I am watching the weather. I pay very close attention to that. Okay. All right, MI. Negotiating with Don. Okay, I got it. Feels like he tacked on 40K. Will he come down? I didn't sign yet. Ask him what the breakdown is and why was it higher than we had talked about. Just ask him point blank. I know you well enough. I know you're going to do that. So ask him. And if not, I still say it's April. It's time to sign that contract. So if it's him or not, I kept saying April that you were going to sign that contract to get that house built. Okay? So get it built. All right? But just ask. It does feel like, and you do know that the lumber prices, that was all rigged too, right? that the lumber prices were so high, just like the egg prices are all high. They're rigged. Everything is rigged against us because of the monopolies. That's what's going on. What they've done is these huge corporations have monopolies and we can't fight them. Think about it. The egg prices, the chickens the chicks are owned by a company that owns the feed. So think about it. It's a complete monopoly and they can charge whatever they want. But they don't like the fact that we are raising our own chickens. So they have gone out of their way to make sure the food isn't producing, that the chick prices, and they keep trying to tell, here's another thing, eggs are bad for you. Have you guys heard that in 2020? How eggs are bad for you? Now, people have been eating eggs for, thousands of years, right? Now they're trying to get you to not eat eggs. There's like a conspiracy going on here. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that you eat chicken, see what I'm saying? And that you don't raise your own chickens. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. Okay. Will you finish your master's degree in June? No, you're going to take you're going to have to take over the summer. Okay. You're going to have to go over the summer. You have to finish something over the summer. And then you'll finish. Okay. All right. What about MGT? What's MTG? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Sorry. So progressive Navy chick. I wish they would, but even when Dems wanted to do something, it wasn't. I know. I agree. They're all crooked. The Democrats are just as crooked as the Republicans. It's just what given day, so that's why I said I've been saying there'd be a new party, and we do know there's a new party that came. Maybe that's what's going to go. Is Facebook still going down? I predicted that. Go look back in my 2020 metaphysical meanderings that Facebook was have a huge crash. And I was right. So, and I predicted the unions of Starbucks. Oh, and by the way, do not buy any Starbucks. There is a boycott going on because they are not being treated fairly. They agreed to a union and then they won't get back to them. They won't let them form the union. That's illegal. So you need to be, and I am a huge Starbucks fan. And so please, I actually invested in money in Starbucks at one point. Please boycott Starbucks. Okay. We can do this all together if we do it. Okay. Will I get a new job this year? Virginia. If you do, it's late in the year, into next. Yeah, the food pyramid changed. Yeah, when I was growing up, even as a kid, I kept saying that didn't seem right. Why is there so, and I would say, why is there so many grains and breads and why? And I used to always question my teacher. And I'm not 8, 9 years old, and I would question it wasn't even right then. They don't know what they're doing because it's all been bought off. We can't trust our food. We can't trust what's in our food. We can't trust the food supply because they're all trying to make money off us. So, okay, just to let you know, all right? Horse prices, but God, aren't they high? Brittany knows I have horses. You used to be able to go buy a nice horse for a couple grand. Decent horse that was broke, okay? They're like 5,000 to 6,000, sometimes up to 7,000. I wanted to go breed one of my horses right now. I would kind of like to breed her one time because she's just well bred. She's just a beautiful horse. And it's going to cost me like $1,250 for stud fee. I was like, please, I'm not going to pay that. So I was like, forget it. Forget it. Yeah, so, okay. Oh, yeah, I start freezing up whenever I talk about Republicans and Democrats. Yeah, probably. Yeah. All right. And yeah, I get it. Am I still frozen? Hold on. It's feeding. It's feeding. It says it's okay. Hold on. Hold on a second. It's slow. There we go. Oh, it is. It's really slow. And yep. Okay. Cancel. There we go. Sorry. I switched on to a different, my system. I switched my system. So there, that should have helped, right? Did it help? Should have. Okay. So anyway, all I know is that I'm almost an hour on. I usually don't do much more than an hour. Not a problem. What do you see for the projects? What do you mean by that? Pooja, I don't understand the question. Okay, it's back. Okay. So I'm sorry. I just went into a different mode. So yeah. Would learning back would leaning back to computers and data and analytics be a good thing? So yes, it would be, but be careful because there's going to be there has been, we already know this, influx of layoffs in the tech industry. So that's my stint. I hadn't predicted that. So, and I admit when I haven't said any of it. So, okay. The audio's not in sync now. Yeah, probably. All right. Well, sorry. Yeah, I can see it's not. I can see myself talking. So if you guys are having trouble, sorry, go on to YouTube, pop on YouTube. The audio's messed up. Yeah, I see that. I want to say also there is coming a program to help people with first-time home buyers. So, and yes, I see it's weird. Even I can see it on the camera. It's weird. So, and I apologize. There's not much I can do about it. I went on my internet. So, yeah. All right. Well, the April class you're teaching have over 20 people. Close, about 18. Okay. Well, yeah. Hola. So, okay. I'm going to answer a couple questions, but if you're interested, go to enchantedskye.com. I am booked out a couple weeks. So, yeah. Was Dylan, okay, Brylan Davis intentions, I'm a Libra. What is his intentions? He doesn't want anything serious. He just wants to just date or just talk to you. Okay. All right. Hi guys. I'm going to be off here soon. And it's just interesting. And you guys do remember, I get people that get frustrated because I miss their questions, and you understand, on TikTok it rolls. So, all right. My husband get into graduate school. Yes. But it's not the one he wanted. Is he applying for more than one? It seems like it. It seems like there's something that's not working out that quite the way he wanted it. Not a problem. Okay. All right. See, I'm just looking. You guys can send me roses. I appreciate it. You guys can send me some stuff. I know that they haven't been much. So it's not much, but it adds up over time. So, okay, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. It's only pennies. You know that, right? It's only pennies. So anyway, but anything you guys give me is going towards my health center. So, all right. Maricela, what? I am out of the country to settle some legal issues with an estate. Will I be able to settle some things and be safe? Maricela, have I talked to you before? Because you sound like somebody I've talked to before. You're coming back. Are you coming back a little earlier than you thought you would? It seems like it. Seems like it. Okay. All right, you guys. I am just about out of here. If I didn't get your questions, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's hard to see. All right. So I'm going to be, right now I have a lot of taping to do. I do have the weekly tarot cards to check me out on YouTube. They're downloading right now. And then I'll just hit them and then you can see them. Okay. So blessings to everybody, and keep watching. You won't see me for about a week. So, okay. So I will be talking to you soon though. And if I hit it big, you're going to make a big video. Okay. Blessings.